Hey everyone, hope you guys enjoyed that cover, and I wanted to just do a quick tutorial if you're new to live looping, or at least want to learn this song. I figured I would just do that for most videos posting on this channel, at least related to music, so let's just get into it. I did on the last video. So I have my video editor open, and I'm going to just be showcasing what you just saw in the previous minute of the cover explanation. So the thing with live loopings is, and I guess when making video edits, is that you can just try to match up the sound on the click so you could get that consistent beat. So I edited this video to kind of showcase how the layers were done and sped it up. Or I didn't speed it up, but like didn't showcase the whole transition. So the first part is just drums. You can see in this top right, or this area right here, what I have for my Ableton setup, and then I did a overview of the Novation Launch Key 49. So these 8 tracks, or I guess they're columns, I don't exactly know how to phrase the terminology yet, but hopefully you can track along with me, is you have 8 here, and that matches the 8 MIDI buttons across the top. So you have 8 columns, 8 instruments. Added the drums on this second one right here, and then added the hi-hats on the next loop over. So we get this setting right here. Let's see here. Or actually, I don't have the sound output going. Let's repeat that so you guys can hear it. So drums added with the click. Turn off the click. And I typically just add snares and the hi-hat after. And then the first track here is the piano. So what we're going to be looking at is actually in this particular video, and you could watch me on my live streams when I do this. Leave a comment or message me if you want to check out some of my live streams on looping. I recorded it on the third track, so the third row, because I thought that the chorus was easier to make a beat to, and then I later recorded the verses and the bridge. So the piano notes are F, D minor, C, B flat, and you could record that on the beat after you made the click. And then this 1, 2, 3, 4 is the guitar accents. So that's what was added on that loop. And then from there, you're pretty much ready to go. So if you take a look here in this Ableton, how can I zoom in here? Yes, here we go. So hopefully this can explain it, even though I know it's a little bit choppy. I recorded the chorus, and I had actually previously in this video, I don't showcase it in this YouTube, I had recorded the verse chords and the verse drums, copied and pasted it for also the bridge because I don't want to change the drum notes. And then on this third track, third row, that's where I add all these accents that I just talked about. So I think a cool thing when you're trying to organize your music is to just do it this particular way. I'd actually watched a streamer on Twitch, and she had an Ableton push, and it kind of helped me try to organize as well. So I hope that if you're trying to learn live looping, this could help you along in your process, is just to organize it by columns and tracks. And each track, if you like this particular device, you could hit this button right here and it will play everything on that line. So this is selected, this third track. So when I hit this start button or this right arrow, it plays everything. So then once I had everything recorded, let's see, like this fitting. You can see there, let's go back. I had everything recorded. I went up to make the first track be the one that gets played. And then when you hit the play, the way that Ableton works is that it goes on the beat. So as long as you press it before that click happens, like 1, 2, 3, and I could press it on the 4, and it goes back to 1, it will play. So that way you can set up your verse, bridge, and chorus, and it goes with the beat and sounds good. So I press it, you can see, boom. And of course I sing. But when I hit play, you can look at the keyboard here and watch this as many times as you need to, because I think this can help you really accelerate your Ableton Live. So then I go into the verse, sing all that. And then here you see I drop down. Let's zoom in here. I sing the verse part. then I drop down because I want to play the bridge, and it arms it, and it's ready to play. And then boom. I don't have the guitar part, and it's just one measure of those chords, and then it goes straight into the bridge where I added the hi-hat to the notes. And I have a shaky desk, so I should probably figure out a different setup because I'm tapping my foot, so it kind of messes it up. But hopefully that kind of explains live looping for you guys. Feel free to watch this part of the tutorial or just check me out on the stream. I'll try to explain it as well. But yeah, that's basically it. So as I'm going through, I've recorded the drums, and then when I'm ready to add other loops and parts, I go to the bridges. So I was just like winging it here, and I armed this as my vocal track. I'm ready to sing, and then I just record that, the cha, whatever I did there. And then as long as you hit record to stop the right time, and you get familiar with how Ableton loops, you'll be able to add these live loops no time into your performance and session. So hope that was a quick explanation of at least how to play the song and how to do it in a live looping. Feel free to leave some comments, and I'll hopefully explain more to you guys around. And lastly, a quick plug to my other channel, Blend Logic Tech, where I review laptops technology. So hopefully the new M2 comes out, and we'll be exploring that. If you guys are looking for a new production machine, I think that's going to be my main device. No more video games, or maybe I do play some video games, but that one can do it all. So yeah, see you guys in the next videos. Peace.